So, hello everyone. Welcome to the live of successive differentiation. We will be starting shortly, and we will be just seeing if any glitches or anything is there, then we can settle down with that. And soon we will begin. So, those of you all are joining in, please hit like. Good evening to all of you. And आपके यहाँ पर अच्छा माहौल है तो I hope let us start soon and now we will be beginning with successive differentiation. Let a bit of more audience join in and please put your comments in the comment section for whatsoever doubts you get while solving along with me and those who have of you have joined here kindly put your uh, attendance or presentee or your likes and your positive feedback in the comment section. So I would be very happy to see you joining the live along with me for learning the thing. Okay, so good evening to all of you. So thanks for joining in. Let us begin with now with the successive differentiation topic. Now the lecture is going to be in Hindi as well as in English because many people from not from the uh, Mumbai University or it will be helpful for the people those who are in different states of India. They also understand and they feel more comfortable with the this regular Hindi English mix. So that's why I'll be using a bit Hindi also, but don't expect me to tell what is successive differentiation in Hindi. I'm not aware about it. So, yeah, coming to the normalcy and the regular lecture mode. The first thing, successive derivative का जो topic है, this topic will be in the examination of MU. Okay, in MU exam, generally from the previous exams, what you see, it is generally for 3 marks plus 3 marks plus 6 marks. Okay, so that is how you see it. And if you can hear me, if I am audible, please just write in the comment section that I am audible to you so that I can, smoothly conduct it. So one small question comes here. This is a small question, small answer question or small answer, and a bit medium. This is a bit medium or a bit long answer. Long answer question it is. Okay. So there are two kind of questions. Thank you. Um, for letting me know that I'm audible to you. And yeah, so now let me continue with the main discussion that दो टाइप के क्वेश्चन आएंगे आपके एग्जाम में. इससे 3 मार्क का एक क्वेश्चन देखा गया है, 6 मार्क्स का एक क्वेश्चन आता है. तो इसमें अभी ऐसा कोई कंपल्शन रूल नहीं बनता कि इट विल ऑलवेज कम फॉर 3 मार्क्स एंड 6 मार्क्स. देयर कैन बी टू क्वेश्चंस of for one case. Now if you just see it's a 9 marks total dedicated, they can ask you 4 marks 5 marks question also. So 4 plus 5 will also become 9, or sometimes they can make 5 plus 5 also. It depends upon the person who is asking the question. So now let us begin without any other topic discussion. We'll begin now successive derivative questions. So what is required in this topic? Now main uh, topic discussion is the first thing. There are a list of formulas of some standard function. Okay, this is a formula list, standard functions. And the second thing, what you need is uh, called Leibniz rule. Leibniz rule. Okay, this much will be enough on the topic, and more detail we did not go about it. Okay, so let us see how to solve the questions and what all nuances are required. One prerequisite is required. एक पहले से अगर आपको ये चीज़ थोड़ा मालूम है तो अच्छी बात है, अगर नहीं मालूम है तो आप सीखेंगे हमारे साथ, घबराइए नहीं। तो एक चीज़ है प्री रिक्विजिट में, रिक्विजिट है, उसको मैं कहूँगा, आपको थोड़ा पार्शियल फ्रैक्शन का नॉलेज होना चाहिए। पार्शियल फ्रैक्शन, बस। अगर नहीं मालूम है, डोंट वरी, वी विल गाइड along as in when it will come. So now let us understand the notations in successive derivatives. So as we already know that the notation here is like this, about the first thing। हाँ, शुभ संध्या। आपको भी शुभ संध्या भाई। ठीक है। अम, चलिए, तो अच्छी बात है, यहाँ पर एक नया एक नोटेशन डेवलप करना है जिसको कहते हैं y इक्वल टू एफ एक्स। अगर हम हमारा फंक्शन है, इफ़ यू हैव अ फंक्शन y इक्वल टू एफ एक्स, देन इट्स डेरिवेटिव विच यू टेक, which we generally write as a y dash, okay, y dash which is there as dy by dx, right? dy by dx, or you generally write it as df by dx sometimes, or you sometimes even make the notation f dash of x. All these notations are now going to get converted like this. So this notation, so when the first derivative is taken, so it is going to be the first derivative is going to be denoted by y1. Okay, first derivative is y1 over here. And now remember that this is only for this chapter, only for this topic. Okay, you have this notation for this topic. Okay, this notation has been developed that first derivative will be denoted by y1. The second derivative which you have, so your dy by dx. Now you have y2 as the second derivative, so d2y by dx square. Okay, that's how the notation gets developed in this topic. So if you have an nth derivative, so therefore an nth derivative will be denoted by yn, which is dny d to the power n derivative of y with respect to x to the power n. So you have the n times derivative taken. Also note here that when I say I am doing n plus 1th derivative, it means that I am doing yn plus 1, right? So it obviously means that I am doing the one more derivative of already whose derivative n times derivative has been already done. So that would land me up upon d to the power n plus 1 y over dx to the power n plus 1. This is how the derivative notation is there in this topic. Okay. सो आपको ये समझ में आ गया है। तो ये नोटेशन अगर एक बार आपके दिमाग में सेटल हो जाता है तो हम फॉर्मूलाज के तरफ बढ़ते हैं। तो ये नोटेशन पहले एक समझ लीजिए। सो द nth डेरिवेटिव, ऑल दीज डेरिवेटिव्स वी हैव टू सी हाउ टू कैलकुलेट। तो आप ये इतना लिख लीजिए और अब हम आगे बढ़ेंगे। ठीक है। तो आपको होप I hope that you are clear with the notation and how the working will work, okay, in this topic. So let us start about the formula list of the main and some simple formulas. Now see, there the formula list is sometimes very tricky, sometimes very difficult to memorize. So do as many as formulas that you can remember, that would be good. Otherwise you can do a bit uh, pattern recognition, and then also you can get the formulas. Okay, so I'll be giving you certain formulas, and we will see how to get through those. Okay, now the first formula list is here. So formula list for, see, this topic is successive derivatives, but it is also known as nth order derivatives. Okay, so for nth order derivatives, all right. So the first formula we will be going through. अच्छा, आप लोग को अ, समझ में आ रहा है तो आप कमेंट में यस करते जाइए और बताते जाइए, क्योंकि आपको अगर कोई भी डाउट है तो मुझे समझ में नहीं आएगा। अभी फॉर्मूला का लिस्ट आएगा तो आपको धीरे धीरे पता चल जाएगा। तो फर्स्ट फॉर्मूला का लिस्ट है, यहाँ पे फंक्शन लिखते हैं। यू यू कैन मेक अ कॉलम इन योर पेज। ओके, सो हियर इट इज अ फंक्शन y, हम लोग लिखते हैं यहाँ पे y, और y इक्वल टू एफ ऑफ एक्स, और यहाँ पर लिखते हैं उसका nth डेरिवेटिव। सो उसको yn क्या होगा, yn इक्वल टू डी टू द पावर n y ओवर x टू द पावर n, ये उसका फंक्शन है। राइट, सो अब यहाँ पर देखो क्या बन के आता है। एक हमको सेक्शन बाय सेक्शन बना सकते हैं आप यहाँ पर। अब संभाल के दो कॉलम बना लेना है, आप लोग कॉलम बना के रखिए। फंक्शन का कॉलम छोटा रखोगे तो चलेगा, पर डेरिवेटिव का कॉलम थोड़ा बड़ा रखना, क्योंकि उधर बहुत सारा आपको ये लिखना है। It's a long thing in this. Okay, so derivative formulas are a bit lengthy and we don't have to worry about them, but yeah, you just be mindful about it. So your first formula is y equal to ax plus b to the power m, and here if n is less than m, okay, uh, then what is the derivative going to be? Let us see. So the formula here is, here you have the formula is yn. Okay, the yn meaning the nth derivative is going to be, it's now you recall one see, formula is like this basically. It is m p n. Do you remember the permutations? Okay, this is the permutation I'm talking about. So mpn, what you have, that values you have to collect over here, multiplied by a to the power n into ax plus b whole to the power m minus n. Now see, why did I introduce this? Is not given in most of the textbook, but in order to just reduce the length of the formula, otherwise you will need to solve over and over again. Otherwise, if you don't find MPN permutations ka notation comfortable, if you are uncomfortable with this notation, you can remember this formula like this: m factorial over m minus n factorial into a to the power n ax plus b to the power m minus n. ये ऐसे भी याद रख सकते हो. So your first formula gets over. Now there is a second formula. The second formula is bit different but a bit similar. The formula has a different style of notation to be denoted with. Here it is y equal to 1 over ax plus b whole to the power m. Okay, here what is going to happen? So the formula for yn is a bit different one here. It is minus 1 to the power n into m plus n minus 1 factorial divided by m minus n factorial, m minus 1 factorial, sorry, and here it is a to the power n over ax plus b power m plus n. This is what we have to remember here. So this is the second formula here. Okay. Now the third formula we'll go for. Now see, there are many different formulas introduced as a special cases. I won't go for those special cases. We'll hold the general formula, and according to that we will plug up the values, because again and again holding upon to different and different more and more formulas, it would just create ruckus, increase the number of formulas more over and over again. So I'll just give you one special case formula that is a bit required. It is ax plus b. So here the yn formula is going to be minus 1 to the power n. Now here m is not there, right? So it's going to be n factorial over ax plus b times n plus 1 into a to the power n. Yeah, this is all about it. And then there are few other versions, but then this is manageable. The next formula over here is going to be a to the power mx. Okay, a to the power mx formula is yn equal to m to the power n into a to the power mx into log a whole raised to n. These are the general versions. That means if you go on doing derivative again and again and again and again of the same function over and over, you go on. So what is the general output? That's what they mean to tell you over here. Okay, and now there is one more version over here which is a bit important. I'll give you that too, with 4, there is a fifth version because there is a to the power mx, there is log also over here. So log ax plus b. What is that going to give you? It's a bit similar to the third formula. Yn equals to minus 1 to the power n minus 1 into n minus 1 factorial a raised to n over ax plus b power n. Okay, so I hope you have jotted down these five formulas. Now comes a bit lengthy formulas, and only two or three more, and then we are ready to jump into the ocean of solving of the problems. Okay, so these are the simplest version. Now let me give you the more important version or the general version of the formulas. Now these are the general one. So when you have y equals to k to the power x and sine bx plus c is your function. Okay, so k to the power x into sine bx plus c. When you have this as your function, the formula is a bit lengthy, but that's going to be the most important formula to remember. So it's going to be yn r to the power n k to the power x into sine bx plus c plus n theta. Now, what is this n theta over here? Let us understand all these terms. So, what is r going to be? R is going to be the radius. Okay. So, the radius over here is log of k square plus b square, and theta is going to be tan inverse b over log k. Alright. Now, see, there is a special version of the same formula. K is going to be some positive number, some number it's going to be. K will be some number over here. It will be some real positive number or some negative number also, but some number which is a non-zero number. Okay, a non-zero number it will be in some r plus, or maybe it's just random, a positive integer generally. Got that? Okay. So now see, uh, for all of you, because you see this formula for the first time, it looks very lengthy, it looks very difficult also. I'll give you one small uh, झलक of this special case of this formula. इसका थोड़ा सा एक easy version भी देखते हैं. Formula इतना बड़ा दिखता है पर है नहीं. तो अगर special case अगर लेते हैं, special case करते हैं, जब आपके पास यहाँ पर ये फॉर्मूला में यहाँ पर e है, सम k का वैल्यू सम e हो जाता है. सपोज if k value is e, then you don't have to worry much about it. It will become some small number then. Okay, cases like suppose you have e raised to ax or something, then in that case it's going to be very easy for you to recognize. So if k is e to the power a or some number like that, so in that case you will have this smaller number in that uh, formula, because see, I am used to seeing all this stuff again and again. You see for the first time, so what will happen here? See, in that case you have your y here as e to the power ax sine bx plus c. But what about here? Yn, you write the same thing, okay? R raised to n e to the power a x instead of k, and then same thing b sine bx plus c plus n theta. Okay, that's there. Now what about r? R is going to be, instead of k you have log e to the power a square, right? And this is b square. So if you simplify this, it becomes a square plus b square. Okay, it becomes a square plus b square, and theta becomes over here tan inverse, right? Theta will be tan inverse b over log of e to the power a, which will become tan inverse b over a. I hope you get this. Alright, so this is how the special case works in this definition way. Okay, now the similar version is there for cosine also, because sine is there, there is a cosine also. Okay, so let us see what will happen for cosine. So we saw the formula number 6, and there is seventh formula. सातवां फॉर्मूला लिख लीजिए. सातवां फॉर्मूला रहेगा is y equal to k to the power x cos bx plus c. So k to the power x cos bx plus c में भी वापस सेम स्टोरी रहेगा. yn इक्वल टू, इसमें आपके पास हो जाएगा r रेस टू n k टू द पावर x. अब यहाँ से भी cos bx प्लस c प्लस n थीटा, और वापस थीटा और r का सेम डेफिनेशन. r के लिए हो जाएगा यहाँ पे स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ log k स्क्वायर प्लस b स्क्वायर, और थीटा के लिए हो जाएगा tan इनवर्स b ओवर log k. चलिए, आपको ये समझ में आ गया? तो आप इतने फॉर्मूला लिख लीजिए. आई जस्ट प्लग ऑफ I'll just plug in the switch of my laptop, otherwise my charging will go down. Just a minute. Okay, fine. So आपने ये फॉर्मूलाज का लिस्ट लिख लिया है, तो अब हम आगे जाते हैं. बहुत नीचे आ गया लगता है ये लाइन. अच्छा, एक सेकेंड. हाँ, बस ये फॉर्मूला का लिस्ट इतना ही है. तो आप ये फॉर्मूला का लिस्ट लिख लीजिए, और आप 7 फॉर्मूलाज ही है. देखो, आपका जो अलग अलग टेक्स्ट बुक्स है उसमें 15 या 12 फॉर्मूलाज दिए. कोई इतने ज़्यादा फॉर्मूला करने का ज़रूरत नहीं है. इट इज़ नॉट रिक्वायर्ड. एंड आई ट्रूली टेल यू, यू विल ऑल्सो रियलाइज दैट आफ्टर पुटिंग बी as some special values, you will get all the answers from these general formulas. Okay, you don't have to get scared and mug up more and more formulas. The minimum number of formulas I'm giving you, so that you can digest them at ease. okay, and understand them. Just don't get scared. Do easily and remember them slowly, because almost only the last two formulas look little bit lengthy, but they are also easy in nature. Okay, so now see, each time the question that comes in exam, we will see that and then solve and start getting over it. Okay, so all the questions that are there now are all just they will tell you find the derivative. Okay, so let us see how to handle about them. Okay, so the question is going to be like this in exam. The first, the one which is has come in your previous year paper, I'll do that as well, and so that you people feel confident and easy. So June 2025, I see one question paper was there in your MU exam. Okay, so you can solve this along with me. And now whether you know a lot of formulas or not, don't worry. You can refer the formula list again and again and apply the formula list carefully. Okay, only thing is that you have to write a general form of the derivative. अभी ये formula का use कहाँ पे होता है, जहाँ पर बहुत ये ग्रेडियंट कैलकुलेट बहुत करने पड़ते हैं, पर आजकल तो कंप्यूटर का ज़माना है, कंप्यूटर कर लेता है, पर ये थोड़ा मेंटल ब्रेन फूड है और कुछ नहीं. सो आप इसको आराम से करिए. चलो, तो वाई क्वेश्चन है आपके लिए. इफ वाई इक्वल्स टू 2 ओवर x-1 x-2 x-3, find yn. What does yn mean? Yn meaning is we have to find here the nth derivative. Okay, this is the meaning. We have to find the nth derivative of the function. Okay, alright. So let us see how to go about the answer. So you write the function. Consider y equal to 2 over x minus 1 x minus 2 x minus 3. Now comes the role of partial fraction. So we find the partial fraction of, yeah, yes, now there is no way out. We don't know here how to go about it, so we use partial fraction. Yeah, everything will come partial derivative. Surely I will do that one. Okay, डोंट वरी. आपकी इच्छा पूरी होगी, पर पहले अभी जो हम कर रहे वो करो आप. सो यहाँ पर कैसे करना है पार्शियल फ्रैक्शन. अभी पार्शियल फ्रैक्शन लीनियर है और नॉन रिपीटेड है, तो आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा. 2 अपॉन x-1 x-2 x-3, इसको लिख के आपको इसको इस तरीके से लिखना है. x-1 प्लस b/x-2 प्लस c/x-3. This is the most important step. If you make mistake over here, your partial fraction will go wrong. After doing this, what you are supposed to do, you have to multiply the denominator to each numerator. Okay, to each of the numerator you are expected to multiply. So when you multiply them, okay, so you multiply at every numerator. So what you are going to do here is 2 equals to a times x minus 1 x minus 2 x minus 3 divided by x minus 1. Now, if you remember this technique, what is going to come output over here is x minus 2 into x minus 3. So, for the first one, I am showing you directly. The second and third, I will be doing direct answer. So here you have b times x minus 1, x minus 3. Sorry. Hi. So, and then c times x minus 1, x minus 2. So basically you get this combination. Now you need to find the values of a, b and c. How do you find those values? By putting arbitrary numbers. Now it is a wise thing that you put some sensible numbers. So I will be putting here, put x equal to, first I will put x equal to 2. So when I put x equal to 2, I see that the first term becomes 0. So I get 2 is equal to the LHS 2. Okay, this 2 has come here. This 2 has come here. Okay, so now it is equal to, here I get 0. Yeah, x equal to 2, when you put, how much the value are you getting for b? b is 2 minus 1 into 2 minus 3 प्लस सी के साथ भी ज़ीरो हो जाता है, तो यहाँ पर आपको मिलेगा, here it is 2 minus 1 is 1 and 2 minus 3 is minus 1, so b 2 into minus b, so b is equal to minus 2. This is your answer. Are you all getting that? Hello, you get this answer. Same way, yeah. So put x equal to 1 when you do, when you put x equal to 1, so accordingly the terms will get cancelled and you will get the value as 2 is equal to a times 1 minus 2 into 1 minus 3 plus b times 0 plus c times 0, and here you get the value 2 is here a into minus 1 minus 2, so you get a is equal to, oh, 2 is equal to 2a, which implies you will get here a equal to 1, right? A equal to 1 is what you get. The moment you put x is equal to 3, alright, so you will get 2 is equal to, substitute in the appropriate equations, so you will get c 3 minus 1 into 3 minus 2. Okay, 3 minus 1, 3 minus 2, so again same thing, 2 equals to 2c, and so c equals to 1 is your output. So therefore you have obtained the partial fraction for the y, and y is going to be 1 over x minus 1 plus, b is going to be your, how much was that, minus 2, right? B is going to be minus 2 over x minus 2, and then c is going to be 1 over x minus 3. Now we use the formula. So use the formula that we did in the beginning. So the formula here we will use formula number 3. फॉर्मूला नंबर 3 का इस्तेमाल करें और आंसर लाए. सो व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला नंबर 3? उस हिसाब से आप उसका आंसर लिखते जाइए. तो फॉर्मूला नंबर 3 आपका रहेगा यहाँ पर. वी रिकॉल द फॉर्मूला. 3. So if y is equals to 1 over a x plus b, yn has minus 1 to the power n, a to the power n, and then what is else you have? N factorial over ax plus b to the power n plus 1. This is very popular formula. You can remember this also, and you can solve. So when you write this formula, so here you have directly you can apply yn is equals to minus 1 to the power n a. Now for each term a is 1, so we are not going to write that. N factorial over x minus 1 over n plus 1 plus minus of 2 divided by x minus 2. uh, Again here you have minus 1 to the power n factorial, and here you have n plus 1. Again here also 1 into minus 1 to the power n over n factorial x minus 3 over n plus 1 factorial, like that. This thing will go on for all, and that's your answer. This is your final answer. You need not pull the common factors outside. If you tend to make mistake, then you can leave them. No need uh, to pull the common factors outside and make mistake. You just keep your final answer this way. This will be your final answer. Right? So I hope you get that, and this is how you are supposed to write your answer. If you don't want to take anything common, it's okay, no problem, unless there is something forcing you to prove it. Okay, so that's how you do. Let us do one more question, a smaller version of the same, and let us see how to handle about it. So partial fraction we are handling, and we will see how to get deal with them. So here we have another question we will take up. So if y is equals to x square over x plus 2 times 2x plus 3. Okay, they are asking you to find yn. What is yn? So basically yn meaning the nth order derivative of y. Remember this notation, what you have to find. Okay, remember this. This is what you have to remember. So many times children come and tell me, sir, what is yn? yn आपने कभी पढ़ा है नहीं. अरे yn मतलब nth order derivative. इस टॉपिक में एक्सक्लूसिव नाम है उसका. अच्छा, तो अभी इसको हम वापस पार्शियल फ्रैक्शन कंसीडर करेंगे. तो यहाँ पर इसी तरीके से आंसर निकालेंगे. क्योंकि फैक्टर लीनियर है और नॉन रिपीटेड है, तो एक्स स्क्वेयर ओवर एक्स प्लस टू इंटू 2x प्लस 3 जब है, तो आपके लिए यहाँ पर a ओवर x प्लस 2 प्लस यहाँ पर b ओवर 2x प्लस 3 आ जाएगा. अब आप इसको सॉल्व करें. तो जब आप सॉल्व करेंगे, बेटा पार्शियल इंटीग्रेशन करके आपको कुछ सिखाया नहीं है, तो आप गलत गलत चीज़ें बोलिए नहीं और सोचिए नहीं. ओके, यहाँ पर ऐसा पार्शियल इंटीग्रेशन करके कुछ होता ही नहीं है. आप कहाँ से क्या पढ़ के आ रहे हैं. सो ए आप देखिए, आप जो भी वहाँ कमेंट करते हैं ना, आप रहने दीजिए, घबराइए नहीं, मैं कोई आपको डांट नहीं रहा हूँ। आप खाली इतना सोचिए कि आप जो पूछते हो तो वो कोई बात नहीं, रॉन्ग तो रॉन्ग, मैंने आपको जवाब दे दिया, तो आप डर के डिलीट मत करिए, रहने दीजिए, कोई बात नहीं। तो a इक्वल्स टू, यहाँ पर अब क्या आ जाएगा कि 2x+3, और b यहाँ पर x+2, ये हो गए बराबर। तो अब जब क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई भी करोगे तो यही आएगा आपके पास। अब हम लोगों को वैल्यूज डालने हैं, तो पुट x इक्वल टू, यहाँ पर अच्छी वैल्यू रहेगी कि मैं x को -3/2 डाल देता हूँ। तो जैसे ही मैं -3/2 डालता हूँ, तो एक्स स्क्वायर की जगह पे क्या होगा, 9/4 हो जाएगा, और a ज़ीरो बन जाएगा, और b के यहाँ पर आएगा -3/2 + 2। आर यू क्लियर विद दिस? हेलो। अगर आपको पार्शियल फ्रैक्शन में दिक्कत है तो बता दीजिए, तो आप यहाँ पे थोड़ा प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं मेरे साथ। और अगर आपको नहीं आ रहा है तो पूछिए। ऑलराइट, सो b की वैल्यू हो जाती है यहाँ पर 9/2। ऑलराइट, हाँ, तो ये आपका b का बॉक्स हो गया तैयार। अब पुट, हाँ, ओके, चलिए। अ, अब यहाँ पर x इक्वल टू कितना आएगा? हाँ, दूसरा एक वैल्यू भी ढूंढना है ना, x इक्वल टू -2 हो जाएगा बराबर। तो एवरीवन कैलकुलेट व्हाट इज योर वैल्यू ऑफ a व्हेन x इज -2। सो यू विल बी गेटिंग योर एस 4 इक्वल टू a टाइम्स -4 + 3, and that will be a is -1. Okay, you get the value of a. All right, now let me just see that. Um, okay, just a minute. I think there is something going wrong here. A value is 4. What 4? What happened? Something is wrong, I guess. -2 and -2 -4. Yeah. So just a minute, just a minute. Let me. I think there's a problem. Just a minute. I'll tell you what to do here. Just a minute. We will need to erase this off a bit for some time. What has happened here? I'll tell you. There is some fuss I find. Uh, just a minute. Though the factors are there, just a minute. We'll need to erase it. 9/2 is a right answer, but then I think there is something more over here. Yeah, this partial fraction is very tempting, I see. Yeah, I got goofed up over here. I'll have to tell you one very important thing. In this partial fraction, a caution. Please, a caution. Caution is there that the degree, please note here, note that, note, degree of numerator should be less than, strictly less than degree of denominator. Alright, uh, this is the caution. So what we did, it would have got us some answer, but then it would not be correct. First we will need to see what is the multiplication in the denominator. So when you multiply, you do have that same value coming around. So what will happen, see here, um, we will need to do actual division first. X square, uh, so here it is x plus 2 times 2x plus 3. When you actually do the multiplication, you get x square, or rather 2x square, and then there is 3x plus 4x plus 6. So this will be 2x square plus 7x plus 6. Now, because the numerator and the denominator degree is same, we can do the actual division and then get our answer. Yeah. So what will happen, we will have to actually perform a division a bit here. So you have here 2x square plus 7x plus 6, and then there is x square over here. So in your quotient you will get, when you do the division, you get um, x square, so it's half only you will be getting. Okay, so now when you do the division here, it's going to be half. When that gets multiplied here, it's uh, going to be x square, and then there is plus 7x by 2 plus 3. Are you getting that? Hello. You do the polynomial division and then you change the sign over here. When you change the sign, this gets cancelled. And now you are left with a denominator which is like this. Yeah. So minus 7x by 2 and minus 3. This is what is your denominator, the new thing that you get. Now the division is not possible further. So now when I write it here as dividend, dividend equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay, so I will be in a position to say that is x square is equal to, divisor is 2x square plus 7x plus 6, quotient is half. Okay, and the remainder is minus of 7x plus 2, over 2 minus 3. This is the remainder. But I am interested in something else now. Okay, so x square over 2x square plus 7x plus 6 is equals to half, and here it is going to be minus 7x by 2 minus 3. Now see, because there is this minus sign, it is sometimes bothering you, so you can put a minus sign common to all of the terms, or what I'll do here, I'll put a minus sign here and put a bracket and then divide this by 2x plus 7x plus 6. This would be better. This would be a much nicer way to get the answer. Okay, now the partial fraction. So the question doesn't change because the thing here is this is x plus 2 and this is 2x plus 3. Do you get that? Here it has become half and now there is minus 7x plus 3 over x plus 2 and here it is 2x plus 3. That's the glitch that we were missing about half over there. समझ में आया सभी लोगों को? This was a important thing. Then sometimes you fall prey to this kind of questions and then you land up saying sir कितना difficult था. Difficult नहीं है, trick हो जाता है अपने googly ball जैसा है ना. तो you have to be very careful and vigilant while taking up this kind of questions. तो मैंने तो आपको बता दिया, मेरे को तो याद आ गया तो मैंने आपको फटाफट बता दिया. तो एग्जाम में आपको ध्यान रखना है कि न्यूमरेटर का डिग्री डिनोमिनेटर से स्ट्रिक्टली छोटा होना चाहिए, तो ही आप पार्शियल फ्रैक्शन यूज करने जाइए, अदरवाइज आपको एक्चुअल डिवीजन परफॉर्म करना पड़ेगा. अब पार्शियल फ्रैक्शन करते समय आप करेंगे इसका पार्शियल फ्रैक्शन. नाउ कंसीडर. तो ये क्वेश्चन 6 मार्क्स या 5 मार्क्स के लिए पूछना लाजमी है. ओके, क्या रिपीट करें? न्यूमरेटर का डिग्री, ये देखो वर्ड ऑफ कॉशन लिखे थे ना, न्यूमरेटर का डिग्री शुड बी स्ट्रिक्टली लेस देन द डिग्री ऑफ डिनोमिनेटर. ओनली देन you are allowed to use partial fraction, otherwise you have to divide. Here numerator degree is 2, denominator degree is also 2, so we are doing actual division. On actual division, when we did, we happen to get the format dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Do you remember this was taught in your school for polynomials? So now don't tell me polynomials were an option, okay? So when you have this dividend is equals to divisor times quotient plus remainder, you do this way and you substitute. Further, you have your format of the quadratic that can be broken up into the factors, and you write the factors and then find the partial fraction. So now you have 7x plus 3 over x plus 2 to x plus 3 as a over how much it is going to be, x plus 2 plus b over 2x plus 3. This is what it's going to be. Wait a minute. 7 by 2. Here also we could have flunked up. It is 7 by 2. Okay. 7x by 2 plus 3. ऐसे करना है. तो अब आप इसका आंसर निकालिए. तो ये हो जाएगा 7x बाई 2 प्लस 3 और यहाँ पर आएगा आपके पास a टाइम्स 2x प्लस 3 और b टाइम x प्लस 2. तो आप यहाँ तो बेस्ट वैल्यू तो यही है कि आप यहाँ पे पुट x इक्वल टू पहले -2 कर दीजिए. तो जैसे ही x को -2 करोगे तो आपको यहाँ पर कितना होता है, 7 इंटू -2/2 प्लस 3 इक्वल टू a इंटू 2 इंटू -2 प्लस 3. तो यहाँ से a आपको मिलेगा -4 प्लस 3 और यहाँ से -7 प्लस 3 हो जाएगा. तो आपके पास आएगा -4 इक्वल टू माइनस ए, तो ए इक्वल टू 4 आ जाएगा आपके पास। ठीक है, क्लियर, समझ में आया आप लोगों को? अच्छा, आप वो कल होगा। देखिए, मुझे लग रहा है कि कुछ स्टूडेंट सेकेंड ईयर के भी आए हैं। प्लीज, फॉर यू ऑल द लेक्चर्स आई रिमेंबर, आई हैव नॉट forgotten any of you. So for you people the topic will be arranged tomorrow. I will be putting a notification for the same. You will get the topic tomorrow. Okay, I remember for your topics also, don't worry. So yeah, now put x equal to, you have here as minus 3 upon 2. So when you put x equals to minus 3 upon 2, you have how much it's going to be, 7 over here it is minus 3 over 2 plus 3, and here it is going to be b times minus 3 over 2 plus 2. So here it is minus of 21 divided by 4 plus 3, and here it is going to be b times minus 3 plus 4 divided by 2. Okay, so 12 and 21, so that's going to be, here it is going to be half, here it's going to be 9, right? 9 by 4. So here you get b equal to 9 over 2. Now we are in a position to go and apply the y-nth definition. So therefore you write down y is equal to half times minus of what was there? Yeah, see, there is already a minus sign, and then you are plugging up a. So a is going to be 4, right? So a is 4 in our case. So it is, here it's going to be 4 upon x plus 2. Here it's minus, okay, minus 9 by 2. So here it's going to be, yeah, please be careful, the value of b is minus 9 by 2. And then there is 4, right? 4 it's going to give you with x plus 2, and here it is minus 9 over 2 into 2x plus 3. Okay, so while taking up this, you be a bit careful because all there are terms are there. So here it is y, and now see, when you go for the nth derivative, what is going to happen? For the first, it is a constant, okay, so the constant is going to give you derivative 0. On the first derivative itself it will become 0, so all the nth derivative, the further derivatives will be 0, so they're not a problem at all over here. There is a minus sign outside, let it be outside only, no problem. Now there is this 4, okay, this 4 will remain outside because it's a constant number. Now when you do the derivative of 1 upon x plus 2, recall the formula that we just saw, formula number 3. Everyone write according to that. So it's going to be minus of 1 to the power n into, it's going to be n factorial divided by x plus 2 whole raised to n plus 1. That is the derivative. Now there is this minus sign, so it is minus 9 over 2 into, uh, now you have to be a bit careful because it is minus 1 to the power n into n factorial, and then there is a, okay, ax plus b. So here it is, this 2 is there, which is 2 to the power n, okay, 2 to the power n divided by 2x plus 3 whole to the power n plus 1. Yeah. Now you will say, sir, shall we manage the two? No need. You just keep it as it is. Otherwise, you'll end up doing some complication. Then you'll lose marks. So this is your final answer for this question. Whew, a big one. So I hope you all have understood this and it is easy for you to digest out the whole thing. Okay. So let us do some another type of questions now. Now let us go for some important and a little bit trickier version. One which were asked in one of your examinations also. So now here they have told find the derivative yn. And here they had asked in one of your exams was this was a question if y is equals to e raised to ax sine square x, then yn is how much? This was asked for 3 marks and seriously this is mu in 2025, I guess, not in 2025, 2024, and this was somewhere in November, December. November or December, this kind of question was posed. So, how do you start about these kind of questions? So, let us see. Now, the first thing you have to understand here that you cannot solve this question directly by just applying the formula number 6 or 7. You need to manipulate the question a bit. Okay, so y is equals to e raised to ax into 1 minus cos 2x divided by 2. If you remember sine square formula, sine square theta is 1 minus cos 2 theta divided by 2. So you do that, and now you are in a position here that 1 by 2 is outside, e raised to ax, e raised to ax is the formula, and here you have e raised to ax cos 2x coming into the picture. So you when you are doing these kind of derivatives, what I will recommend you, you can do the derivative separately and then write the final answer. So so consider here, write down here the nth derivative, or you can write like this here, let um, some function, let this one be, all every time they have been using y, right? So for some time being you can write like this, mm, some h equal to e to the power ax. Okay, just for time being. Okay, so e to the power ax, so h1, what will be the derivative? Hn, right? We have to write the derivative hn, the nth derivative hn will be how much? So hn, the derivative is going to be, we just had written in the formula. So see the formula, how many times you have to take that derivative. Now it's e to the power, right? We have written the formula for a to the power mx, right? Instead of a to the power, the formula that we had written was a to the power mx, its nth derivative when you are calculating. Okay, the nth derivative here, that was going to give you m to the power n into it had a to the power mx again into log a to the power n. Alright. Now this is how it was given to you. So while calculating the nth derivative, we need to replace a by e power, right? E power everything. So a is going to become e. So here it will become a. See, replacing a has become e and m has become a. So just be careful. A power n into e power ax into log e power n. This is the nth derivative over here. In short, what you have got is a raised to n e to the power ax, because log e is 1. Okay, and 1 to the power n is 1. So that is your hn derivative over. So this is your first portion of your answer. Okay, now comes the second portion. So suppose I call this as g over here. The a bit tough part here, right? So let g equal to e to the power ax cos 2 2x. Now while taking this derivative, how are we gonna manage this? We are going to manage with the formula number 7. Okay, that formula number 7 is going to be what? It's going to be yn. Instead of yn we'll use gn now, right? So gn is going to be, here it's going to be r to the power n e to the power, yeah, e to the power ax. All right, e to the power ax, and then there will be cos 2x. Now c is not there, so what you do, you just skip that because it's not used anywhere in the formula, and there is n theta. Now you need to mention what is it going to be with r and theta and n. So here it is going to be, where right now, where yeah, r is going to be log of, okay, it's going to be it's going to be log e raised to a the whole square plus 2 square. Okay, and theta is going to be tan inverse of 2 over log e to the power a. So now when you simplify it, that is, r is going to be how much? It is going to be square root of a square plus 4. Okay, and theta is going to be tan inverse of 2 over a. That's it. Okay, now you can't substitute and get this thing done each time, because it's make no sense afterwards while writing this big long expression. You just write these two expressions separately, and then you say therefore yn is equals to half hn minus gn. That's it, half hn minus gn. And you, if you want to tag them, you can tag by putting them some equation number 1 and here as your equation number 2, but it's not going to make any big difference because you are just writing them again over It's a very long expression. You need not write it again over and over again. Okay, are you clear with this? Fine. So now let me take you with some simpler version which they can ask you in examination, and you will be asked to solve over. And it could be a different a difficult version also sometimes to solve, and then you may not realize how to go about it, and then you might feel कि सर ये क्या आ गया एग्जाम में. So see how to handle it. I'll do one simpler version so that you understand this, and it is important according to me because it's a small formula and small question too. So here, if y is equals to sine square x cos cube x, okay, find yn. So the answer for this is going to be, let's see how does it work. So here it is, first you have to consider here yn, y, okay. So sine square of x, and then there is cos cube of x. So this can be written as sine square x cos square x, and then there is cos x. Okay, with your rules of algebra, the trigonometry formulas, so this I can do a bit more manipulation, and I can write this here as, if I multiply divide by 2 square, okay, I have here in this manner. This manipulation is possible. So I write this as 1 2 square, 1000% or 5000%. Dude, rather than thinking that probability whether this question will come in the exam or not, is that have a grip of the concept. Once you have a grip of the concept, you can tackle any, right? So here it's going to be sine square 2x into cos x, and sine square is going to be 1 by 4. This is here, and this is 1 minus sine square theta is 1 minus cos 2 theta, so this is 1 minus cos 4x. Okay, so this is going to be cos x over 2, so this becomes 1 by 8 already. Now this is 1 by 8, 1 minus cos 4x into cos x. Now if you see, you are just doing basic trigonometry manipulation. So 1 by 8 cos x, and this is cos 4x cos x. Okay, so 1 by 8 cos x, and here it will be 1 by 2. What is cos a cos b? It's going to be basically it's going to be, yeah, 1 by 8 for both, right? Yeah, 1 by 8, 1 by 8 will give me 1 by 16 over here. Okay, so 1 by 16, and so here it's going to be cos a cos b, right? So it's going to be cos 5x plus cos 3x. So now when we have this expansion ready with us for the cosine theta, now recognize the formula. Is there a k? Is there a k? K is going to be 0. Okay, some that in that formula k is a real number that I told you, so k will be some real number. uh, yeah, so rather you, if you take it as 1 over here, okay, k as 1, if you take, so 1 raised to x is, it's just 1, it's not going to give you anything. So k is 1 in this case. Okay, see the formula, formula number 7. So putting down the formula, because the value of k is 1, now the formula simplifies drastically. So what happens in this case? B is again 1. So our formula is going to be, what is the formula going to be for R? Okay, you don't have it there afterwards, everything jumping around it. So it's just the like this way. uh, just a minute. So I have here the nth derivative when I'm doing, so yn, it's 1 over 8, the nth derivative I'll be taking here, dx nth over cos x. Okay, I'm writing it exclusively because I want to give a different formula for every time. So here it will be the nth derivative for cos phi x also, plus the nth derivative for cos 3x. Okay, now what happens, now consider, now for cos x, the nth derivative of cos x, what is it going to be? That now we use the formula. The formula said that we are supposed to calculate the radius. So in this case the radius is 1. Okay, r is going to be 1 because k value is 1. Rather, how do I treat this in a simpler version? What do I say? You have your formula over there. See the formula, please. Please see the formula, all of you. We did that formula. Cos bx plus c, right? So b is going to be 1. Okay, k value is 0. If you k value is 1, if you consider 1 to the power x is 1. 1 to the power x is always 1, and so log 1, when you put log 1 is 0. Okay, so your radius r formula has become, it is log 1 square plus 1 square. So log 1 is 0, 0 plus 1 square, it is 1, the radius is 1. Theta, what about theta? Theta has become tan inverse 1 over log 1, right? Log 1 is 0, tan inverse 1 over 0, that is infinity, so it is tan inverse of pi by 2, right? So therefore the nth derivative dn by x raised to n cos x, this one is going to be how much? This will be cos x plus n pi by 2, because radius is 1, right? 1 power n is all going to be 1. We don't have to write it. Understood this? Right? And then same way we will calculate for cos phi x. So this is our first portion. My first equation is ready. Now we calculate for cos the nth derivative over here x raised to n. Here it is phi x. Now when I am calculating for this, my radius, what is going to be the radius? It is going to be, again, it is here log of 1 whole to the power 2, and then here it is phi square. So again it is going to be 0 plus phi square, so that's going to be phi alone. What about theta? Theta is again going to be infinity, because theta is tan inverse phi divided by log 1. Okay, so that is tan inverse phi over 0, which is going to be pi by 2. Tan inverse of not defined, right? Not defined is 0. So here you are going to have the nth derivative of cos phi x as, now see, because the radius is available, the radius is going to give you phi to the power n, r to the power n, right? Yes. And then there is k to the power x, but in our case your k is 1. So we have over here it is phi x plus n pi by 2. Okay, so this is the derivative that we get. So this is your second answer. Similarly, bn over x raised to n, for how much was the next one? We had cos 3x. Cos 3x we calculated as 3 to the power n cos 3x plus n pi by 2. This will be the third one. Okay, I hope you get that. I need not show the calculation. मैं बार बार calculation नहीं दिखाता. ये cos 5x का जैसे निकला वैसे ही cos 3x का निकलेगा. बराबर. डेरिवेटिव आपको बार बार नहीं करना है. आपको एक बार एक दिखा दीजिए और दूसरा अपने आप आ जाएगा. तो बस अब फाइनल आंसर लिख दीजिए yn इक्वल टू 1/8, और पहला वाला डेरिवेटिव जो था वो था cos x का, तो cos x प्लस n पाई बाई 2, फिर माइनस 1/16 फाइ टू द पावर n इंटू cos फाइ x प्लस n पाई बाई 2, और हमने वहाँ पर ब्रैकेट लगाया था, बराबर. तो यहाँ पर 1/16 को बाहर रख देते हैं, और यहाँ पर था 3 टू द रेस टू n cos 3x प्लस n पाई बाई 2. और यहाँ पर हमारा ये क्वेश्चन समाप्त होता है. अगर आपको इसमें कोई भी डाउट है तो आप अभी पूछ सकते हैं, जो लोग भी आए हैं अभी. सो हियर इज योर लेक्चर ऑफ partial sorry, successive derivatives over, and this is your final answer. These kind of questions are there. So what is the major thing? You have to remember the formula, you have to remember the partial differentiation, it's not partial differentiation, I mean partial fraction, and then you have to calculate accordingly. ऑलराइट, किसी को कोई भी डाउट है तो आप कमेंट सेक्शन में पूछिए. आई एम वाइंडिंग अप विद द सेशन. आई हैड promised that it would be a 90 minutes lecture and I have completed 90 minutes. 1 minute is left. You can ask your doubts, whatsoever doubts you have in this topic. This is the first lecture of successive derivative. The tomorrow there will be one more lecture I'll be keeping. I'll The notification will come to you. Please subscribe to my channel and like, share, and please share it with your other friends of other colleges and other Mumbai University or wherever they are. Whosoever find this video lecture useful, please share it with them. And yeah. Okay, don't worry. So we will be discussing all the remaining topic. Now one more topic, the major topic, which is called Leibniz theorem, that will be coming into the next lecture, and that is one very important topic, and it will surely come in the examination. Now I the my whole plan is that I will be taking up Leibniz theorem tomorrow, and that lecture will be again be of 90 minutes. And see, once you master Leibniz theorem, it's so easy because all the questions are of similar nature. You don't have to do donkey job in it. Okay, it's just same type. Once you understand 2 to 3 questions, all the questions go in the similar manner. Okay, thank you for joining in. And if you have any doubts, please let me know. आप आपके comment sections में in your comment section kindly tell me whatsoever you have. uh, yeah, so yeah, now the I see some comments are there. Okay, those who are there, great. um, yeah, all right. Now for the higher semester students, there's a small announcement I'm making. The topics remaining, like the new fresh topic, Fourier and other, I will be taking in the forthcoming days, so don't worry. I'll try my level best because I was also occupied with some other work. So I will try my level best to take up the lectures, and you will be getting the notification. Please subscribe to my channel. Ask your friends also to subscribe to my channel. You will get notifications regarding the same. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Um, yeah, you, Mr. Scream Zone, you can, Mr. or Miss, I don't know, Skull and everyone. Yeah, the your doubt, soon you will see a lecture regarding your doubt on modular arithmetic as well. Don't worry. Thank you. You will have soon a class regarding the same. Anybody else having any doubt or any messages that you wish to ask, then please let me know in the comment section. I would be very happy to help you. Yeah. हाँ भैया, लाइक बढ़ाते जाइए, सब्सक्राइब भी कर दीजिए मेरे चैनल को. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. एंड सी, इट्स ऑल working on a free zone, so please hit like. Please ask your friends to share and like also. Thank you. See you then. I'll be ending the live now, and anyone having any doubt, you are free to contact me on my YouTube channel, or you can put your doubt in the comment section. Thank you. All right, so I'll be stopping the stream now. Thank you.